Hi. Um, I've been enjoying listening to everybody else's videos, and I wanted to make one about drawing lines, and it kind of fits in with so many different things in my own life at the moment. Um, for one thing, I started doing my own stick and poke tattoos, which I was talking about in one of the other videos that I made, and I've been really enjoying it. It's a really amazing way of expressing myself, and it feels like I don't know if you can see that there, and I've done some finger ones, and it just feels like this very. I suppose it's an ancient kind of thing that we would have been doing, for generations upon generations, and we've probably to a huge extent lost touch with that. And stick and poke is seen as very much like a teenage thing that teenagers get up to, and I do feel a little bit like that. But I have to say I can't stop now that I've started. But drawing lines, so I've gotten back into doodling and then drawing lines, line drawing, and doing making them into these stick and poke tattoos. And I thought how this year and last year have been the times when I've learned to draw lines for myself, in the world and with my family and with people. So this ties into what Tina and Miss Jane were talking about energy vampires. Because you draw lines with people, you draw lines with the government. Like, I drew the line before the mask mandate. I drew the line well before that came in. I drew the line and said, this is the line you don't cross with me. You don't tell me what I've got to put on my face. I'll be the decider of what I need to do for myself and when, health wise, and in any other capacity. But it became a year where I had to learn to draw the line. So I think it's really fitting that I started doing these line drawings on myself. And everything feels like it's in this very, very unusual state of flow right now. We've kind of hit periods of being a little bit stagnant, I suppose, in some ways, and certainly creatively, myself and my husband, we haven't been making as much in the way of music. But the last 2 days, we both felt this awakening happen within ourselves creatively. We both said it's there, it's waiting to happen again now. We're both getting excited about making more. It's all been on hold for a couple of months now, really. But so anyway, back to the drawing line. So yeah, I drew the line with the government. I've drawn the line with people, family members, what they can tell me they believe I should do, what they can tell, what they can expect. They can go along with the restrictions if they want, but they can't expect me to live my life that way. And I've said it in no uncertain terms. And in a way, even though I'm 35, I really feel that this has been a major growing up year for me. I feel like before that I was still a little bit of in a way, I suppose, a child not realizing where my lines were, and this is the year for the drawing of the lines. And we went for an amazing walk yesterday. Me and Steve and 4 of the kids, and our other daughter was on a sleepover with her friends, and we went to Glendalough, which is a national park. It's one of the most beautiful and magical places in Ireland, and we're very lucky to live near it. But of course, it's outside of our 5k limit. But anyway, so we went up there, and the place was empty. I mean, I've never seen it this empty. There were other people there, though. There was hardly anyone there. There was a few cars in the car park. So anyway, we went on a walk, and there are so many different routes you can walk around Glendalough. It's not like it's massive. It's a massive place. You can go. We could have chosen so many different routes. We ran into this woman, and she was walking with 3 or 4 girls, like teenage girls, and then she had 3 dogs with her. And we started chatting because the kids were, drawn to the dogs, and we don't have a dog, and we love dogs. And we were saying hello, and oh, look, your dog is so cute, and chatting away with her. And a little bit into the conversation, she started saying things about, it's all just corruption. This is all just major corruption now. And I said, oh my God, we know. I said, we know we're not taking part. And so we were just about to get into a full chat with her. As we were walking along in the same direction, when I saw a friend come by, which is just, again, completely random. And, it's a huge place, and here we are seeing this person that we know, and another awake person, and then another awake person who we actually are friends with. And I said goodbye to the woman, and she went on. And then when I came home later that day, I was on Twitter and I was scrolling on